Aliso Niguel tries to move on in the girls' water polo playoff. We got the highlights and more coming up next on South County SportsZone. Hello everyone and welcome to South County SportsZone. It's your home for high school highlights right here in South Orange County. We have playoff highlights in girls water polo. It's coming up in the second half of the show. We tip it off with high school boys basketball. The Capital Valley Cougars, they recently secured the CV League title with a win over Aliso Niguel back on January 31st. So we're going to take a look at their season finale on the road against El Toro, where the Cougars try to make it 4 wins in a row. Capital Valley Cougars in the black and gold, taking on the ET Chargers in the home whites. Cougars are the 2025 Seaview League champs. And the Cougars start the scoring. Good possession, good passing. Turner to Jake Davis. 2-0 Capital Valley. And then Christian Jimenez gets El Toro on the board. Dribble drive for 2, lays it in, and it's 4-2 Cougars. Capo defense makes a play. Turner blocks Bass. And then the Cougars in transition. It's Matt Azadi in the lane. Jumper good and 1. Capo leads by 7 after 1. We go to the second. Sean Mendoza. It's a floating jumper. Good. Sweet shot. And it's 12-6 Capo Valley. Chargers would go on a 5-0 run. Connor Fisher muscles his way through the defense, banks it in, 14-11 Capo by 3. Later in the second, Gabe Williams, sweet pass to Turner, lands hard, but he's okay. It's 19-13 Capo. And then Isaiah Newkirk, he takes this one off the dribble, lays it in here for El Toro, and the Chargers trail by 3 at the break. Some cheer spirit halftime for the Chargers. El Toro would take charge in the third. Jimenez for 3. And the lead, 26-24 Chargers. And then Jimenez long range, no good. Capo rebound. Azadi to Turner, ties it. 28-28 and a timeout. Later in the third, Sean Mendoza from outside. Yes, sir. Big 3. And El Toro leads by 3. 34-31. We go to the fourth. Turner to Davis. Reverse layup. And the Cougars lead by 1, 35-34. Capo would pull away in the final frame. Gabe Williams with the block. And on the fast break, he's fouled. He would convert both of those foul shots for the Cougars. And then Capital Valley would end it strong. They got a steal, fast break. Darius Turner, slam dunk, caps it off for Capital Valley. And the Cougars in the regular season with a 21-6 record.
But first of all, props to them. They're just so hard for us to guard. Force us to go to a zone, and we haven't played a zone in a long time because 5 is so crafty and 20 is so tenacious, and there's no die in them. But we finally solved the riddle of their press a little bit. That opened some things up near the end. But bottom line is my guys wanted to win the outright championship, and they did. And we needed that win tonight.
Final score on this one, Capistrano Valley 53, El Toro 37. Head over to Mission Viejo High School regular season finale versus the Beckman Patriots. Brandon Acosta, pregame show for the Diablos. Damian Navarro starts the scoring. Bang! Hits the 3 for Mission and the early lead. A few possessions later, Bronson Mejia finds Josh Charette all alone, banks it in for Beckman. We're tied up at 4-4. Navarro, slip and fall, loses the ball. Charette on the breakaway, he scores, and it's 9-4, Patriots by 5. Mission would go on a 7-0 run. Navarro drills the 3, and the Diablos lead 11-9 after 1. Go to the second. Navarro off the screen, pops and drops. And it's a 5-point lead for the Diablos, 16-11. But Beckman would take the lead just before the break. Charette scores on the turnover, and the Patriots lead 23-21 at halftime. Third quarter, Bronson Mejia extends the Beckman lead to 5, and it's 28-23 Pats. Mission would come back. Costa with the steal, and Navarro finishes the deal. Mission leads by 1, it's 29-28. Beckman would answer. Josh Charette, strong move to the hoop, ties it up 30-30. Mission would score 4 unanswered points. It's Navarro down the lane, lays it in, right-hand scoop shot, 34-30. Diablos go to the fourth. It's a steal by Beckman. Kwasai Azim dunks it in, 42-35, Mission by 7. Beckman cuts the lead to 3, but Navarro gets the steal, passes to Acosta, he lobs it in, 44-39, Mission by 5. 3-point lead again, and this time Jeremy Gonzalez hits the fadeaway jumper. Diablos lead by 5 again, 48-43. So less than a minute to play, Charette to Raj, count it! Hits the 3 to make it a 2-point game, 48-46, but the Diablos, they'd add another bucket down the stretch. They win the season finale, 50-46 over Beckman. Gonna step aside for a quick timeout. Stay with this. We have girls water polo highlights when South County SportsZone continues after the break.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
And welcome back to South County SportsZone. Thanks for sticking around. Time to hit the pool for some girls' water polo playoffs. We head over to Capo Valley High School. The Cougars hosting St. Joseph in round 2 of the Division III playoffs. It's the St. Joseph Gestures, second place out of the San Gabriel Valley League, taking on the Capo Valley Cougars. They're the Seaview League champs, wearing the white caps. Carol Billhorn will get the Cougars on the board first. She finds an opening on the right-hand side, and it's 1-0 Capo Valley. Gestures try to answer. McCleve point-blank stop, and then McCleve gets another save. Ball gets away. Munoz shot on goal, deflected, and it trickles in. What an exchange, but we're all tied up 1-1. Later in the first, Ryder Curry, she breaks a 2-2 tie. Top shelf scores, and it's 3-2. Cougars. Long pass to Reel. Elizabeth Reel fires it in. It is tied up again, 3-3. Capo on the other end. Curry to Sienna Puccio. She fires it in, and her goal ties it up, 4-4. What a match. Later in the second, Elizabeth Reel gets the ball, and Reel scores again. That makes it 6-4. Gestures. Cougars would answer. Madison Riley. She finds her shot, and she scores. Tough angle, and it's 6-5. Capo's down by just 1 goal. Both teams would score before halftime. Madeline Lindstrom gets the goal for Capo, and the Cougars trail 7-6 at the break, in a big playoff game for both sides. And we head to the third. Natalia Pay lobs one in for St. Joseph, and the Gestures lead it 9-6, 3-goal advantage. Capo answers. Lindstrom over to Curry. Ryder Curry keeps the Cougars close. They trail by 2, It's 9-7. Fourth quarter, St. Joseph on the attack. It's real to Lily Munoz. Gets it in, and the Gestures lead by 2. It's 10-8. But the Lady Cougars would come back. Madison Riley finds the angle and scores. 1-goal game, 11-10, St. Joe's. Then Lindstrom to Ryder Curry. And Curry ties the match. We're all knotted up. 11-11. So with time winding down, game in the balance, Natalia Pay, she gets the game winner for St. Joseph. And the Gestures are moving on in the playoffs. Good playoff game right there. Final score, St. Joseph 12, Capo Valley 11. Pass it over to the pool at Aliso Niguel High School. Round 2, D4 playoffs. Crean Lutheran Saints wearing the white caps in this. Aliso wearing the black. First quarter, scoring opportunity for the Saints. Kylie Casson, shot on goal, knocked away by Layla Pfeiffer, the Aliso keeper. Wolverines would go up by 2 in the first. Stagner to Tisa to Harry. She slings it in, and it's 2-0 Aliso Niguel. Kate Burkett, shot on goal for Aliso, but it's a good save by Lola Haley for the Saints. And then Shelby Cooney, she keeps it, and Cooney goes top shelf and scores. 3-1, Wolverines up by 2. Crean Lutheran answers. Claire Upperman goes top shelf and scores. 1-goal game, it's 3-2, Aliso by 1. We'll move ahead to the second. To Harry, nice pass to Lucan. Gabby Lucan puts the Wolverines up 5-2. It's a 3-goal advantage. Good Wolverines defense right here. Casey Miller with the block. And Aliso gets the possession. Saints trim the lead to 2. Catherine Ertel. She gets the goal, and it's 5-3. 2-goal match. Aliso, we get a goal before the break to Harry finds Burkett. Burkett bounces it in, and the Lady Wolverines lead by 3. It's 6-3 at halftime. We go to the third. Saints on the attack. McKinney, shot on goal, but a good save by Pfeiffer for Aliso, and it's still 6-3. Wolverines would extend their lead to 4. Connor to Stagner. Ellie Stagner. Fastball bounce in, and it's 7-3 Aliso. And then Stagner shows her touch. She lobs it in from the perimeter to make it 8-3 Wolverines. Aliso would make it 3 in a row. Arabella Quintana, she scores, and the Wolverines lead by 6. It's 9-3. We head to the fourth. McKenna Herr. She scores for the Saints. Nice shot, top left corner. That'll make it 11-5. And then Herr, she does it again. She goes to the right side this time. That'll make it 11-6, but Aliso controlled the match and got the win.
Pretty positive. We worked on it. We knew what their shooters were. We were ready for it. We had a game plan, and we executed it pretty much to what I was hoping for. A little bit of confusion at times, but we made it happen overall.
Amazing performance tonight. How you?
Oh, thank you. I feel great. I'm so excited to go to round 3. It's never been done here before, and I can't wait.
The Wolverines advance. Final score, Aliso Niguel 12, Crean Lutheran 7. And so another episode of South County Sports Zone comes to an end. Don't worry, we'll be back next week, and we'll have more high school playoff highlights for you to enjoy. Until then, we'll catch you right here on South County Sports Zone.